Greenland, the world's largest island, has a rich and complex history shaped by Arctic geography, indigenous cultures, and external influences from Europe and North America. Located between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans, Greenland's strategic position has long connected it to broader global developments despite its remote environment. The earliest known inhabitants of Greenland arrived from the Arctic regions of North America around 2500 BCE. These Paleo-Inuit cultures, including the Sakak, Independence Worm, and later Dorset peoples, adapted to extreme Arctic conditions through hunting, fishing, and seasonal migration. Their survival strategies laid the foundations for later Inuit societies. Around the 13th century CE, the Thule people, ancestors of the modern Inuit, migrated into Greenland from Alaska and Canada. They introduced advanced technologies such as dog sleds, kayaks, and sophisticated hunting tools, which enabled long-term settlement across much of the island's coastline. Greenland entered European history in 982 CE, when the Norse explorer Eric the Red, exiled from Iceland, established settlements along the island's southwestern coast. These Norse communities, known as the Eastern and Western settlements, practiced farming, hunting, and trade with Europe, particularly in walrus ivory. At their height, the Norse population may have numbered several thousand. However, by the 15th century, the Norse settlements had disappeared. Scholars attribute their decline to a combination of climatic cooling during the Little Ice Age, economic isolation, environmental pressures, and possible conflicts or limited interaction with Inuit populations. After centuries of limited European contact, Denmark reasserted its presence in Greenland in 1721, led by the missionary Hans Egede, initiating sustained Danish colonization. Greenland became a Danish colony, with governance centered on trade monopolies, missionary activity, and administrative control. Throughout the 18th and 19th centuries, Danish authorities regulated economic activity, while Inuit communities continued traditional lifestyles alongside gradual social and cultural change. Scientific exploration of Greenland's interior also expanded during this period. In 1953, Greenland's colonial status ended when it was formally integrated into the Kingdom of Denmark. Growing demands for self-determination led to the introduction of Home Rule in 1979, granting Greenland control over many internal affairs. This autonomy expanded further with the Self-Government Act of 2009, recognizing Greenlanders as a distinct people under international law and transferring authority over most domestic matters. Today, Greenland remains an autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark, with a predominantly Inuit population. Its history continues to shape discussions on identity, governance, climate change, and geopolitics. Greenland's melting ice sheets have placed it at the center of global environmental research, while its historical experiences reflect broader themes of adaptation, colonization, and resilience in the Arctic world. At the edge of the known world lies a land shaped by ice, silence, and survival. Beneath Greenland's vast frozen surface are stories older than written history, stories of hunters who followed the Arctic winds, explorers who defied the unknown, and civilizations that rose and vanished at the mercy of climate and time. This is not just a land of ice. It is a land of memory, resilience, and enduring human ambition. Greenland, the largest island on Earth, stretches between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans, where towering glaciers meet the open sea. For thousands of years, its extreme environment has tested the limits of human endurance, shaping cultures that learned not to conquer nature, but to live within it. From the first Paleo-Inuit settlers who crossed frozen passages from North America to the Norse explorers who brought Greenland into European history, this island has been a crossroads of survival, exploration, and adaptation. Over centuries, Greenland would become a stage for colonial ambition, scientific discovery, and political transformation. Today, as climate change redraws the Arctic landscape, Greenland once again stands at the center of global attention. To understand the future of the Arctic, we must first understand the past of Greenland. Greenland's natural resources are deeply tied to its Arctic geography and the surrounding oceans. For thousands of years, these resources have sustained human life in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Long before modern industry, Inuit communities relied on the sea for survival, developing deep knowledge of marine ecosystems that continues to shape life today. The most important living resource in Greenland is its fisheries. Cold, nutrient-rich waters support abundant populations of shrimp, halibut, cod, and crab. Today, fishing and seafood processing form the backbone of Greenland's economy, accounting for the vast majority of exports and providing employment across coastal towns. For many families, fishing is not only a profession, but a continuation of cultural tradition. Greenland also holds significant renewable energy potential. Meltwater from glaciers flows through steep valleys, creating ideal conditions for hydropower. Several hydropower plants already supply electricity to major towns, supporting homes, public services, and small industries. Future expansion could reduce dependence on imported fossil fuels and strengthen energy independence. Perhaps Greenland's most globally significant resource is its ice. The Greenland ice sheet stores an immense volume of fresh water and plays a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate. While not exploited commercially, this frozen reservoir places Greenland at the center of international climate research. The island's natural resources represent both opportunity and responsibility, economic promise balanced against the need to protect a fragile Arctic environment. Beneath Greenland's vast ice cover lies a geological landscape rich in valuable minerals. As global demand for advanced technologies increases, Greenland has emerged as a region of growing strategic interest. Among its most important assets are rare earth elements, materials essential for electric vehicles, wind turbines, smartphones, and modern defense systems. Greenland is believed to hold some of the world's largest undeveloped rare earth deposits. In addition, the island contains iron ore, zinc, gold, rubies, graphite, nickel, and uranium. These resources offer the potential to diversify Greenland's economy and reduce long-term reliance on fishing and foreign financial support. However, mining in Greenland is neither simple nor uncontested. Extreme weather, remote locations, limited infrastructure, and high transportation costs make extraction difficult and expensive. Environmental concerns are central to public debate, especially regarding uranium mining, which raises fears about radioactive pollution and long-term health risks. Political decisions around mining emphasize caution, regulation, and community consent. Greenland's mineral wealth holds transformative potential, but development remains closely tied to environmental protection and public trust. The question facing Greenland is not just what lies beneath the ground, but how and whether it should be extracted. Greenland's economy is small, specialized, and closely connected to the natural environment. Fishing dominates economic activity, accounting for more than 90% of exports. Shrimp and halibut are sold primarily to international markets, linking Greenland directly to global trade, despite its remote location. The public sector plays a major role in employment and economic stability. A substantial portion of government spending is supported by an annual block grant from Denmark, which funds healthcare, education, infrastructure, and social services. This arrangement provides stability, but also highlights Greenland's ongoing economic dependence. In response, Greenland has sought to diversify its economy. Tourism has grown steadily, attracting visitors interested in glaciers, Arctic wildlife, and Inuit culture. Scientific research and climate studies bring international cooperation and investment, while renewable energy and mining remain long-term prospects. Economic development in Greenland is shaped by a central tension: the desire for greater independence versus the realities of scale, cost, and environmental limits. Greenland's economic story is one of careful transition, seeking growth that aligns with sustainability and cultural values. Population and demographics. Greenland is the world's largest island. yet one of its least populated. With a population of around 56,000 people, human settlement is concentrated almost entirely along the coast. The vast interior remains uninhabited, dominated by ice and extreme conditions. The majority of Greenland's population is Inuit, known as Kalaallit. Their ancestors developed sophisticated survival strategies that allowed them to thrive in Arctic conditions. Smaller Danish and international communities contribute to Greenland's social diversity, particularly in urban centers. Nuuk, the capital, is home to roughly one-third of the population and serves as the political, economic, and cultural heart of the country. Demographic challenges include youth migration to Denmark for education and work, an aging population, and limited labor markets. Despite these challenges, strong community bonds and cultural continuity remain defining features of Greenlandic society. Greenland is shaped by climate, geography, and tradition. Seasonal extremes define everyday routines. Long, dark winters encourage close-knit social life, while summers bring continuous daylight and increased activity. Traditional practices such as fishing, hunting, and dog sledding remain culturally significant, especially in smaller settlements. These activities are closely tied to identity and intergenerational knowledge. The Greenlandic language, Kalaallisut, is widely spoken and central to national pride. Modern life blends tradition with contemporary infrastructure. Towns are equipped with schools, hospitals, internet access, and modern housing. At the same time, the high cost of imported goods and transportation challenges affect daily living. Cultural expression through music, art, and storytelling continues to evolve, reflecting both Inuit heritage and modern influences. Life in Greenland is a story of adaptation, maintaining cultural roots while engaging with a rapidly changing world. Education in Greenland plays a vital role in social development and cultural preservation. Public education is free and compulsory, with teaching conducted in both Kalaallisut and Danish. This bilingual approach reflects Greenland's history and modern political reality. Schools are distributed across towns, while students from smaller settlements often attend boarding schools. Higher education is centered at the University of Greenland, Elisimatu-Sarfik, which focuses on social sciences, education, and cultural studies. For specialized fields, many students continue their studies in Denmark. While this expands opportunity, it also contributes to long-term migration challenges. Education policy increasingly emphasizes strengthening Greenlandic identity while preparing students for global participation. The Self-Government Act of 2009 marked a turning point, expanding autonomy and recognizing Greenlanders as a distinct people under international law. Denmark retains responsibility for defense and foreign affairs, though Greenland's voice in Arctic matters continues to grow. Political debate often centers on economic independence, resource management, and the long-term prospect of full sovereignty. Governance reflects a balance between self-determination and cooperation. The United States' interest in Greenland is driven by geography, security, and resources. Greenland's location between North America and Europe makes it strategically vital for Arctic and North Atlantic defense. The U.S. military operates the Pituffik Space Base, which supports missile warning systems and space surveillance. Beyond defense, Greenland's mineral resources, especially rare earth elements, align with U.S. efforts to secure supply chains independent of geopolitical rivals. Climate change has further increased Greenland's importance, as melting ice opens new shipping routes and intensifies competition in the Arctic. American proposals to purchase Greenland, most notably in 1946 and 2019, reflect long-standing strategic thinking rather than sudden interest. While Greenland is not for sale, global attention underscores its growing geopolitical role. Form the backbone of Greenland's economy, accounting for the vast majority of exports and providing employment across coastal towns. For many families, fishing is not only a profession, but a continuation of cultural tradition. Greenland also holds significant renewable energy potential. Meltwater from glaciers flows through steep valleys, creating ideal conditions for hydropower. Several hydropower plants already supply electricity to major towns, supporting homes, public services, and small industries. Future expansion could reduce dependence on imported fossil fuels and strengthen energy independence. Perhaps Greenland's most globally significant resource is its ice. The Greenland ice sheet stores an immense volume of fresh water and plays a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate. Beneath Greenland's vast ice cover lies a geological landscape rich in valuable minerals. As global demand for advanced technologies increases, Greenland has emerged as a region of growing strategic interest. Greenland is believed to hold some of the world's largest undeveloped rare earth deposits. These resources offer the potential to diversify Greenland's economy and reduce long-term reliance on fishing and foreign financial support. However, mining in Greenland is neither simple nor uncontested. Drone shots of Nuuk and smaller coastal towns, portraits of Greenlanders in daily life, aerial shots showing vast uninhabited interior, time-lapse of polar night and midnight sun, daily routines in towns and settlements, traditional hunting, fishing, and dog sledding footage, cultural events, music, and art performances, home interiors showing modern Arctic living classrooms in towns and settlements, students commuting or boarding for school, University of Greenland campus footage, archival education photographs, students studying abroad in Denmark, Inatsisartut Parliament building, parliamentary sessions and elections, archival footage of Cold War Arctic operations, modern Arctic shipping routes and melting ice visuals. As the Arctic winds continue to shape Greenland's ice, they also carry the story of a land standing at a crossroads. Greenland is more than a frozen island on the edge of the world. It is a place of deep history, resilient culture, untapped potential, and growing global importance. From ancient Inuit traditions to modern geopolitical interest, Greenland's past and present remind us that even the most remote regions can shape the future of our planet. As climate change accelerates and global attention turns northward, the choices made in Greenland will echo far beyond its icy shores. Its story is ultimately one of balance between development and preservation, tradition and modernity, local identity and global power. If you found this journey across Greenland informative and inspiring, support our work by liking this video, sharing it with others, and subscribing to our channel, My Travel World 2025. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth documentaries, hidden histories, and breathtaking destinations from around the world. Stay curious, stay exploring. And until our next journey, thank you for traveling with us.